Keep firing. Just keep firing, keep firing, keep firing.
What was that?
It couldn't be.
Everyone
What?
hit the deck!
Oh. Well, it's anticlimactic. They're dead now. They're all dead. Every single one of them is just gone forever. Terrorist threat is gone, everybody. Because of one sniper rifle shot. What the hell? Hey, yeah, actually, who carries a... I don't think I met anyone who carries a sniper rifle. What just happened? Did it self-destruct? I can't see it. They don't seem the type for wanton self-sacrifice, especially not in the middle of a sentence. Did one of the RMP's bullets find its mark? I don't know what caused it, but by the looks of that explosion, I'm guessing we won't find any survivors in the wreckage. Doesn't mean we shouldn't try. What is the meaning of this? Terrorist or not, that doesn't excuse shooting down their airship without even offering a chance to surrender. Please, calm down. There's no evidence to suggest the explosion was caused by our gunfire. In fact, given the magnitude of the blast, I suspect that some sort of explosive was planted on the airship. Right now, let's prioritize rescuing the miners, then begin a full investigation into exactly what happened. You have the nerve to suggest. We have written permission from His Majesty the Emperor himself. Or are you telling me that you tend to ignore that and hound us every step of the way? You get all full of yourself just because you have one little sheet of paper. Who the hell are you meddling kids? I would have gotten away with it too. Are you students? What business do you have on restricted property? Whatever excuse you may have, better not be nothing short of brilliant, or you're in for a world of trouble. Well, crap. We're in the hot seat now. Are you kidding me? Hey, Angelica, listen, you're misunderstanding something. They're here because I asked them to accompany me. Angelica? Who the hell are you? Lady Angelica? It's Lady Angelica? Archie is back, but this isn't really the place you'd expect to meet the Marquis's daughter. Long time no see, guys. I see a couple faces I recognize under those fancy helmets. Maybe I should try the front entrance first after all. Would give me an easy chance to ask some of the pressing questions. You know, the ones I've gotten after all this whole affair. Like, you know, why you let terrorists have the run of the place while barring entry to the law enforcement officials, maybe. Uh-oh. This isn't looking good. Remain calm. We were acting under the direct orders of the Marquis himself. Expressly commanded us not to let those insolent fools trespass in his territory.
Oh? Well, the Marquis must be quite the sly businessman. To acquire ownership of a mine I wasn't aware we were selling.
Oh, is that Prince? Prince Oliver? What?
I recognize that voice.
Yeah. Is the nonsense giving him the mobility to get here super quick when things go down? I know it's not like super duper quick, but quick within reason.
How could he be?
Oh, he's got Crow and George too.
Prince Olivert! Nice timing.
Crow! George!
Thank goodness you're alright.
Yeah, glad to see you guys are safe too. I heard things took a wild turn.
You can say that again. I sure wouldn't have guessed at this outcome anyway.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where to go from this in the plot, too. Maybe they'll try to fix those shadows.
So that's the last of the terrorist airships accounted for then?
All that we know of at any rate. Need more a more detailed examination of the wreckage to say for sure. It's truly an honor to receive a visit from you, Johann.
That's enough out of you. We have more important matters to attend to right now. First, I feel it necessary to emphasize that I personally stand behind these students' course of action. I trust you have no objections?
None at all, Your Highness.
Oh, Your Highness.
We're saved.
Secondly, I'll be assuming command here as a representative of the Arner family, owners of this mine. And as my first directive, I demand that the Provincial Army depart at once. The Railway Military Police will remain on the scene under my command to assist with my investigation.
Yes, Your Highness.
Yes, Your Highness. You heard the prince, we're moving out. Well, he's just following orders, though shitty orders as they are. Sort of buying into the whole rhetoric that caused the orders to come in anyways.
After all the peril, the situation was resolved with surprising speed. The Railway Military Police fulfilled their duties under the command of Prince Olivert. The remaining Archaisms were disposed of, and the miners were rescued without significant injury. But the implications of what had just happened were profound, and the news was likely already beginning to spread.
I know that the nobles wouldn't stop it from spreading.
It was obvious that the Provincial Army had given their tacit approval to the terrorists' actions. And the terrorists had destroyed all evidence that the noble faction had been dumping iron onto the black market.
Will that spread, or will some other stupid interpretation of it spread? That's the question now, isn't it? Who controls the narrative?
But even lacking concrete evidence, their guilt seemed clear. And Prince Olivert declared he'd be conducting a thorough investigation with the full support of Chairman Irina.
Afterwards, sometime, about 20 years later, we wake up. Irina's a grizzled old man. His romance interest Elisa comes in and starts telling him about how
This must be it.
that one guy screwing them out of their drug deal. Ooh, okay.
No maker's trademark. No proprietary parts I could use to identify it. Not that I expected to find any.
Huh. So it wasn't you. Why would they leave it there? That difficult? Was it too difficult to carry? Too easily identified? Rushing out? You couldn't pack it up in a covert way?
From all appearances, it seems to be a long-range anti-material sniper rifle.
I see. At least it wasn't a Rhineford model.
That's correct. I suspect this is yet another of that workshop's products.
Oh, I just noticed, do these two have very similar hair colors? And I also said that about Milliam and, R&P lady there. I'm forgetting her name again.
Their handicrafts do seem to be in vogue these days, especially with the red constellation.
So, workshop. So some black market fabricator?
Indeed, but this is no laughing matter.
It's a bit of a laughing matter.
And while I have you here, Miss Kruger, I've been hoping for the opportunity to have a little chat with you for quite some time now. Exactly how much involvement does your employer have in all of this?
Might I ask to which of them you're referring?
Ooh. The company or the...
Let's go with both of them.
I can assume that she means the company and the family, but it's probably a bit more not so simple.
My apologies. It seems we didn't clear this area as thoroughly as I thought.
Swoosh. Swoosh.
You have such splendid form, Lady Claire.
Swish. Swish. She did it like... It's like she was playing.
It's an honor to see the famous icy maiden in action.
You're quite the sight yourself. I see now why they call you the Severing Chains.
It was nothing. But to answer your earlier question, Chairman Arena has no involvement whatsoever. That said, I'm certain she'll leverage the current goings-on to her advantage as much as she's able.
I'd expect no less.
As for the other, I expect they're simply playing around. At least for now.
So, not the company. Chapter 6, Progressive Chaos, End.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
I suppose.
I've got a little
Spoiler
reward here
jackets.
for you.
Thank you very much, Sarah, my dear.
Keep up the good work.
Overall, what do we got? 57.
Good showing, everyone.
I think I'm doing okay. Oh, Rena and Laura, they spent so much time on this field study that they went up to Link level 5. Same with Gaius and Reen. Oh, that's perfect.
In the following weeks, it was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening. With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over.
Did we actually confirm they died? Huh. Okay. I mean, that's really sort of anticlimactic, but okay.
And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace. There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugen III, along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric. But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the 4 great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority. And the Chancellor and his close ally, Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior. As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the noble faction to act openly, while Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy.
There's no way it's this simple.
With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out. And Elliot announced that we'd be doing 2 songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma.
Wait, really? The first one? Oh my goodness, that's gonna be amazing!
To no one's surprise, all 3 of them were quick to raise objections.
I mean, especially Machias and Eustace.
But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable.
Do they actually sing well? Have we confirmed that in any way or form?
Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Rotner was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result, she was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent.
Oh? What's gonna happen to her then?
Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her.
Gladly.
At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed.
There's a lot of... This is actually sort of odd. There's a lot of art. There's a lot of... This hasn't been how the game has told its story normally lately. It almost feels like an epilogue. This isn't actually an epilogue, is it? I hope it's not actually an epilogue. I didn't finish the game, did I? I mean, I didn't, right? I hope not. I hope not. Like I said, anticlimactic.
With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir. It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other.
Oh, and we don't get to see that? Okay.
I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
Oh, right, because we haven't been here for hours before. Oh. I mean, this is such a short game. We wouldn't want to add another few hours onto it. Is that the developers basically telling me that they couldn't fit it in? Sorry. We ran out of budget for the game.
Anyway.
Oh, what is it now? And so the time flies, and a lot of shit happened. Festival prep day? Okay, we're just jumping to the festival. Okay.
Could I have your attention, please? It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started. So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up?
The first day of festival preparation.
We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to. All right, everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
I mean, haven't we been prepping this whole time? Why do... I guess we get, like, specific days off just to do prep or something? What are they doing here? All over the place. Just weird things are gonna be happening. That's, not a class, it's a club. Not really sure what club that is. I guess the professors don't have to do much at this point. Engineering club, student council, I presume, with vice principal asshole back there. I want to thank you all for the effort you've put in over these last 2 weeks, everyone. Well, at least things are really coming together now. It's been an exhausting 2 weeks, though. He said it. I didn't think I realized how much work this would involve. Elliot's a merciless task manager when it comes to music. It's like he unleashes the beast within. Wait, is that Fee and Milliam on vocals? I thought it was Emma, Eustace, and Machias singing. Sorry, I just really want this performance to be the best that it can be. Don't worry about it. Given the short time we had to prepare, I shudder to think what our band would sound like without your guidance. I'm sure it'll sound great. The songs are coming together quite nicely, I admit. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? Just with both their eyes closed. They should form a boy band. Come on, give it up already. And the song is really sounding great. Agreed. I'm sure you'll be quite the sight on stage once you're in your outfits. Boys will be all under your spell. You guys... It's not the kind of pressure I want and I need right now. I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised at Makis and Eustace, who know they work so perfectly together. And to think at the outset I doubted they even had it in them to actually cooperate. Yep, now look at them, crooning together in perfect harmony. But, that's the worst part. Speak for yourself, I've never felt so humiliated in my life. They're agreeing on it, and they're like, speak for yourself. Haha, sounds like you're all having such a gosh darn good time. I almost hate to interrupt. Oh, I wonder who it might be. I thought it was gonna be Toa or someone. No. Just wanted to let you know that the principal's given you permission to use the old schoolhouse. What? You're all free to use it for rehearsal or whatever you need all the way through the end of tomorrow. Really? Oh, that's a weight off our shoulders. There's only so much of our performance we can practice in the music room's limited space. Yeah, and Class 1's been hogging the auditorium all to themselves. Well, considering they're performing an operetta, I'm not sure where else they could practice. The first floor of the old schoolhouse should be a fine makeshift auditorium, as far as our practice needs to go. It's even got a stage area. What more could we ask for? Sounds like a great solution to me. Though every time I step through those doors, I'm always reminded of our first day of school. First of many deceptions by a certain instructor. Glare. I'm afraid the statute of limitations expired on that one. Oh, no, you don't. You know, a little bit told me right now 2 people who might be in this room right now had a rather intimate experience that day. Who's the little bird? Why are we... Oh man, we're reminiscing. Ooh, tell me. I am back and need to get some water. I'd never be able to get... I was told this is actually dialogue heavy and I'm feeling the coughing coming on. I need some water. Well... It's nothing worth mentioning. How did he find out about that anyways? Oh, I bet Sarah told him. Shall we go our separate ways for today then? Yeah, our costume should be coming in this evening. So I think we're fine spending today helping with the setup and decorations. Well, we might as well pitch in while we can. Guessing tomorrow's schedule just has rehearsal written in every blank. True, it only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. Guess we oughta. Were you planning on helping Toa with any last minute student council stuff, Reen? Yeah, the student council's been totally swamped these last few days, so I figured I'd lend them a hand. I was just thinking of looking in the old schoolhouse while I was making out those rounds too. That'd be helpful. Even though we'd just be using the first floor, we should make sure nothing gets shifted around in there. If you're gonna make a sweep of the place, just give me a ring in my Arcus, I'd be happy to tag along. Yeah, okay, thanks. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plates. All I can say is good luck. I'll probably be patrolling the campus. Just let me know if anything happens. I'll give you guys a call when the costumes come in. I really want to at least try those on today, just to make sure they all fit. Did we order the costumes? We didn't get a club to make them for us, because that seems like something that often happens in these sorts of stories. Oh, right to this. If you wouldn't mind taking care of this stuff for me, I'd be really appreciative. No problem, I'm glad to help out. Student council task, okay. Mail mix-up. Our class received a package that clearly wasn't meant for us. We want to get to it, whichever class ordered it, but you swamp with our preparations to ask around. So please deliver this for us. We got class 2, second year classroom. Okay. We read the comments. We're doing a special feature here at Radio Tristan on the Academy Festival. We're running out a little short on comments. Would anyone want to collect the ones we need for me? For more specifics, come meet me there. Okay. Slip in their minds. A number of students have yet to collect their permission slips to serve food and drinks at the festival. Given that's imperative that everyone doing so has a slip, I need them delivered today. For more information, speak to me in the infirmary. Okay. Feared they'd probably all be related to the festival in some way. Shops and Trista do seem pretty keen on helping out though, that's nice of them. Yeah, they do every year. The radio station is doing a little something for us too. Alright, I'll see what I can do to keep the ball rolling in town then. Great, that'd be a big help. Oh, but try to remember not to neglect your concert practice, okay? Crow's been telling me about it, and it sounds like you guys are really pulling out all the stops. That's the idea, yeah, we haven't started group rehearsals yet. Most of us have family coming to watch, so for better or worse, we're going to have to give it all we got. By the way, do you think Angelica will be able to make it? Well... Sorry, I guess it's not looking too hopeful, huh? I just don't know. I tried calling the Marquis' household, but they won't even let me talk to her. But still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry, Angie would never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here, Crow's here, George is here. I'm sure she'll be here too. That's why we need to make this festival a big success. I want Angie to forget the bad times for a little while and have fun. I know you want your concert. I know that your concert will be part of that too. Well, when you put it like that, I want to do whatever I can to make it a good time for her. Besides, it's your follow-up act. We'd look pretty bad if you weren't cheering just as loud for us. Haha, I can't wait to see what you guys have in store. Tawa. A girl's voice. Manamama. People I don't recognize. Student council members. Sorry to put in, but it looks like there's some of the materials we order are going to get here late. If we don't do something, he's going to throw a hitch in our preparations. Okay, I'll take another look at the schedule and see if we can rearrange things a bit. Sorry, Reen, but it looks like duty calls. Good luck preparing for our concert. Thanks. Our concert? Okay. Call that if you like. Well, no sense of just standing around here. Got a lot to do and less time to do than I'd like to do it. Our outfits are going to show up this evening too. Try to have it get as much as I can finished before then. Okay, let's get going. Oh, back to this glorious something. Class 3's event is Gates of Avalon. Don't forget to stop by for a game or two once the festival begins. Is that, was that the Blade one? Oh, it's you. The auditorium is reserved for Class 1 students to practice in. You're clearly not Class 1, so I should just going elsewhere. I'm gonna go in anyways. Oh my, you have a nice dress, don't you? Oh, good day, Reen. We're currently preparing for our final rehearsal. Listen well and relay this to the rest of Class 7. We have every intention of completely and utterly demolishing you. Glad to hear it. The better the competition, the better the festival. But I have to admit, it's pretty funny to be challenged out by someone dressed like that. It's a interesting color scheme, but it's a nice dress. Patty cakes! What's you doing here? Chance there's a textbook example of how crass these commoners really are. Still no reason to aid the likes of those curs. It seems the noble faction really was backing up the terrorists. Thank you, Patty Cakes, for just mumbling that to prove it to me. Wonder how deeply involved the High-Arm family is. Hey, Patrick. I heard everything you said. Swarza? What do you want? More importantly, how long have you been there? Not too long. Enough to hear everything. I just want to say that I'm very impressed with what I've seen for Class 1's operetta. I mean, I've only seen the stage and your outfits, but they're really elaborate and well done. Are you? As you know, it's the Imperial Nobility's duty to perform anything they put their minds to it at the highest level. Speaking of, I hear you're playing an unusual performance for Class 7. Do not try to embarrass yourself after our operetta pushes the bar into the sky. We're high jumpers. Oh yeah, on an unrelated note, we met your dad at Valfame Palace the other day. Seems you've mistaken me for someone who would care. I'm sure he went on an extended monologue about how he'd love to see his foolish son learn a thing or two from all of you. We didn't quite get that much out of him. Marquis High-Arms actually seem very polite in comparison to the other heads of the 4 great houses, though I'm sure there must be sides to him that we didn't see given his position. Nice talk, Patty Cakes. Ooh, what's going on back? Crow, what are you doing? How's business so far? Who's looking the hottest? No big surprises yet. Our reads on the second years were pretty much spot on. As far as the first years go, the Gaius-Whitcomb combo has been pulling in the bets. Well, now we nailed that prediction too. Alright, get those prices jacked up as high as you get. Crow, mind explaining what's going on here? Reen, buddy, good pal. Nice, good to see ya. This is just a tiny, side project that a few second years are volunteering for. Were you going to turn a fun event into a gambling racket? Hey now, that's just rude. All this is just some friendly competition. The jackpot this year's worth of a year's worth of cafeterias tickets? What are you betting on? What does second year even do with those? Oh my. I don't know what they're betting on, and I'm curious because what is who's Whitcomb? How you doing, Eustace? Running club assisting with all the festival's equestrian activities. We should have this one take part too. Do you enough people to get the field all prepared? Seems like tough work. You needn't worry about that. Just focus on aiding the student council. Leave matters here to me. Will do then. Okay. Ooh, hello. I'm certain that I dropped it around here somewhat. Is something the matter? Oh, nothing I say. That matter? What are you doing here when you have preparations to make for the festival? Get back to work. Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure it can't be of assistance? This is a personal matter, and you butting into my private affairs will do more harm than good. Though, since you're here, it couldn't hurt to ask. Have you seen a notebook around this area by any chance? It would have a black leather cover. I don't think I've seen anything like that. I'd be happy to help you look, though. That is quite unnecessary. But if you are so inspired to assist me, you may do so by forgetting that this conversation ever took place, understood? The missing notebook, has him on more edge than usual. I probably shouldn't talk to him. That said, I'm sure he'd be happy if I found the notebook. I need some clues before I can do that, though. Duly noted, started. That's not one of my normal ones, is it? Final chapter. Okay. They're not even saying, okay. Just straight up final chapter. Okay. Yep, this is a different one. Oh my. This is, what the hell's going on here? Is this whack-a-mole? This looks like whack-a-mole. This can't be normal. Someone must have messed around with it yesterday. This is not how it's supposed to be. Why won't it work? Why? Did someone? Quit panicking, you guys. I already sent someone to go grab George. It's only a matter of time. Okay. Well, looks like whack-a-mole to me. Which seems like a really interesting concept. Oh, aren't these cute? The little cute things that I can phase through, apparently.